It's Thursday again, and we all know what that means. It's put your pants on day. So break out your finest pair of listening devices and join Ziona and Slaygon for a bit of chat live here on Slay Radio.
Hi everyone.
Hello, 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 hello.
Greetings in our probably last show of the year.
Most likely, yes.
Just most
It's,
likely.
Yeah, there's going to be some traveling again, and yeah, it's only a few days in the between Christmas and New Year's anyway. So
Yep.
yeah, next year. This is our last one. Hey.
Yeah, it's the 22nd of December 2022, and hello and welcome in the pre-Christmas show where you can get into the mood, and if you don't like Christmas, still this is a calm time of the year when you can sit back, relax and enjoy this thing. Not only this thing, but all the food on the table, or just potentially whatever you do in your home. If you might happen to be alone as well, because you can do a lot of things. Most of the people really take a break, and I think it's a nice time of the year to think through that you have been throughout the whole year.
I actually have some notes.
Oh, you do?
I do. We'll get into them later on.
Okay, this sounds great. I did not know about that. You are full of surprises.
I am. Apparently I am.
Yeah, this was done today behind us. Isn't that cool?
Yeah, that's before the
Slaygon's
show.
beautiful work. He's really good with home decoration, isn't he?
Yeah,
he's
it's
just
great.
doing it really.
Yeah, let's get screens everywhere so we can decorate the home properly.
Yeah. Sooner or later we will get a 3D printer. I can see that coming. And then you can just print whatever you designed.
Jingly balls.
Oh, the jingly balls. Yeah, definitely. So, yeah. Basically, that's gonna be it for today. We wind down the year.
No.
No, we are not
We are not
finishing
done
it
yet.
just yet. Yeah.
So no, don't leave just yet.
Oh, good.
It's not quite done.
No.
Would have been the record on the record, the shortest show ever, I think.
Yeah, we don't do such things. Not really
Short shows? No.
typical for us to do that. However, sometimes Captain Slaygon wants to finish the things sharp 3 hours, but sometimes we don't really manage that well. So.
Like never?
Almost never.
No.
Well, what?
Never.
What can we do? Those tracks are longer than 3 hours. If I add those up, the requests, so we need to do just a little bit of overtime, right?
Just a little bit. When Shargo says, don't forget motion detectors so the cats can interact with the balls. Yeah, I actually bought a pack of motion detectors. Getting somewhere with the home automation thingy, so that's fun.
He's really getting somewhere. This was what he was involved, I think, recently, the recent weeks the most with.
Yeah.
So,
It's been good fun.
I bet it was.
Still not done.
What is that, Pavlov's dog?
Yes,
That looks really cool. What is that?
beer.
A beer called Pavlov's dog.
You've seen that before.
I don't remember. Premium bitter. How cool is that? It's a 3D dog, actually, from Polygons. That's really cool. I'm gonna give that back to you. I'm not sure
Taste.
where to put it.
Taste. That's why I
Or
gave it
should
to
I
you.
Should I put taste it?
Put the taste in your mouth.
Yes, I should put that there. I just don't understand what you people enjoy in this.
There
That
are
much.
mojitos in the fridge.
Oh, that's better. I'm gonna
I-
bring one.
I thought so.
Yeah. Besides, I don't like to drink from the aluminium cans. But anyway.
You're so picky.
I know, right? Not with everything, but with that, I definitely prefer glass.
Yeah, obviously not with everything. You're with me, so
Oh.
there we go.
I just randomly picked you out of the batches of people. That's
Oh
it.
yeah, and the long ringly queue for to get to you.
So, shall we kickstart the show with the recent release?
I think that might be a good idea to get the thing started.
I have a feeling that we will get this as a request tonight as well, but it's always great to start the show with some decent tracks here, right? So how about we start with a track that was released 3 days ago, and it's a result of a nice cooperation between unbelievably professional remixers and musicians.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, I mean, I'm curious if you will figure it out which one it is.
I don't know. Is that one of the tracks that I just updated Tractor with?
It certainly is, because this is what you do.
Then I do know which one it is.
And will you tell us then?
It is Yoger Liljedahl and Rapture with Running on Empty.
So, are we running on empty? No, we
Yeah,
still have
you
some.
are, but I'm gonna refill, so don't worry. Start the song.
No, I'm not worried about that.
So start the song and I'll refill you.
Okay.
lovely tune.
Very lovely tune.
Yuger Morjadal.
Morjadal.
Yuger Rapture Morjadal.
Yeah, there is also such song, Yuger Morjadal. Almost.
Yuger Liljedal, obviously. So, yeah, very, very nice.
Indeed, very nice.
And apparently, who was it? Saffron, who had listened to it already for 24 hours.
Yeah, I can understand that not that many people do that, but we certainly do in these circles, I think.
Yeah, some of us.
Some of us, yeah. I figured out what happened.
Fluke just posted a picture of him and Yuger Liljedal in my flat. From
wow.
way back when, like 2007-ish.
So Fluke visited you?
Yeah, for the gathering.
Wow, that is so cool. That is so cool. I did not know that. Okay. That is really...
2009, Fluke says.
Wow.
So
it's amazing how long ago some people are around. I would not expect that.
Yeah, they tend to live for a while, you know. So
I mean on the scene, like how early they found this whole thing. That's so cool. I actually figured out that I burnt my finger. That's how great I cook, by the way.
That's why it was tasting like fresh meat.
Yeah, I added my heart to it.
Well, maybe not a heart, but finger at least.
Oh, yeah, right. So now this very cold cider or whatever that is, I don't know what it is called, really, because it's mojito mix kind of thing. But this is very good. I'm going to keep my hands this way today. Oh, God.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
That's nice. I'm going to start annoying you already now in the show and tell you all that there's only 39 days left for the voting on Rotti, the Remixer of the Year Awards. So head over to remix64.com and follow the links over there.
That's not annoying. That is totally
no,
valid.
Not annoying, but it will be once I remind people every 5 minutes. Did you know it's only 39 days? You see where I'm going with this?
Yeah, but you didn't do it just yet,
No,
so it's all good.
I said I'm going to be annoying in the future.
Okay, good. Disclaimer given. And Fluke, thank you so much for your compliment. The thing is that it's not really visible on the camera what the point is here. The point is my favorite Dicat Pusheen. That is why that jumper got bought, because I don't like Christmas jumpers that much, but...
Meowy Christmas.
Meowy Christmas.
Meowy
Always
Christmas.
Meowy Christmas. That is the best thing ever. Yes, since then I ordered also Pusheen t-shirts and cap and gloves and all of that.
And all of that.
Yeah, Christmas gifts from me to me. That's it.
Fluke says, "You're always annoying, Slaygon."
Are you?
Yeah, good. So, okay, so no
Yeah,
difference there. Excellent.
He can be quite often.
Excellent.
Yeah. Excellent. Oh, you agree?
Excellent.
At least you have some self-critique going on there.
Self-awareness.
Self-awareness.
Yeah, I'm the later model AI, so I have become self-aware.
Oh, okay. So you want to say that I was dating for 5 years with an AI?
Apparently so.
Oh God, that's scary.
And you didn't notice anything.
No,
I'm impressed by myself.
Mm-hmm. Good job, good job.
Oh, and apparently Satan has joined us on YouTube. Hello, Satan. Oh, sorry. Hail, Satan.
Now,
I guess.
this time of the year, where is Jesus?
Dead.
Oh, right. Yeah, anyway, it's just a cultural thing that Santa Claus comes in many, many countries bringing the gifts, right? I mentioned this before in one of the shows, probably. Christmas morning or Christmas Eve, pre-Christmas Eve, but the place where I've come from, Santa Claus comes earlier because there is also a name day of Nicolaus, basically, and that's the 6th of December. And that's when Santa Claus comes and brings you chocolates in nice red bags. But then later, when Christmas happens, like 18 days later, basically, then the little Jesus brings the gifts. Who is dead? Who understands that? But the kids are told this story mostly around there, that the little Jesus brought the gift. So they want to see that.
Sounds
Yeah.
like a rapper. Little Jesus.
And now Satan joined us, so I don't know who else will be still here.
Well, I don't know, but we also have Chappers and Boswank and Andrew Lear and Retro Gaming Music, of course.
Yeah, of course. Who is? Look,
Indeed, he is.
it is weird to call him retro gaming music. Like,
Well, that's what he interacts
know.
with on YouTube. So,
yeah. But retro gaming music is with us.
And Lord Evil is apparently Satan. So there we go.
Okay.
Not only do we need to know the nicknames, but the real names nowadays, and also the secondary nickname. Arrgh.
Secondary nickname. Okay.
Mhm.
And the thing is that we have a request that you lined up, right?
I did line something up. Let's see. There we go. I think it should be okay.
Paranoid. I like Paranoid Droid's request because he defined it so well. I didn't see this before in any of our shows, that someone is requesting a SID. Listen, 3 loops of Mark van den Bovenkamp, no excess. That's his nickname. Just so you don't know.
So extra large.
No excess. It can be extra large, can be medium, but no excess, okay? And speed of Nayet. 3 loop. So you
Three
switch on the loop.
Stop
right?
giving us homework. I just want to play a song, and when the song ends, I press stop.
But you
or-
need to switch on the loop anyway, so we
Yes,
won't
but
suffer.
now I need to count. That's homework.
Well, let's put
I'm
it
done
on the
with math for
screen.
this year.
Oh God, don't be so lazy. Still, there is some few days going on there.
Yeah, like I said, I'm done with math for this year. There's a new year, there's new
Okay,
numbers,
I'm
it's
gonna pay
fine.
attention. Just put it on the screen.
I will. Can I play it first?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know it's not 3, but like I said, I'm done with math for this year.
Aw, poor thing. Poor little thing, you.
Yes.
Too much to count. It's great that you don't work as a programmer right now.
Well, it's sort of, kind of, sometimes a little bit programming.
So, how?
Not often, no.
The thing is running in the background,
Yes,
and
I
that
know.
one is also
I
running in the
left
background.
it as a bed.
Okay, let's leave it.
But we
as a
can
bed.
switch to
But then
that
let
one
me know,
instead.
because
Like I said, we switched to that one now.
Now you all decided it on your own. Okay, just
Well, I decided on my own to leave it on as a background music as well.
yeah, absolutely. I just did not notice, and now it's
It's fine.
anyway. Very welcome, Paranoid Droid.
It kind of felt like there is already a loop in there in the song itself, and then looping the entirety would just get like 2 times however many loops you do. Yeah, it gets very repetitive after a while.
Proton asked you if you can play plain SID
Yes,
file.
and I replied to him as well. I said, I think I have SID Play installed. Yes. Right there on the channel.
I wonder if his question was about playing it from real hardware.
No,
No.
I don't think so.
That's what I would think, at least.
But I don't have anything to play on real hardware. I still haven't set up the machine that I got from GoHags. It's a 486. I have installed the hard SID in the machine, but I haven't switched it on and installed all the required stuff on it.
Oh, okay.
So maybe in the after Christmas, hopefully.
Yeah, for Christmas. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
you will have a little bit of time when
A
I
little
leave you
bit.
here, definitely. So
wee bit.
no complaints about that. I mean, you could technically complain, but
Well, I can always complain.
I technically offered you to come.
Well, coming is one thing, but going to Hungary is another.
Why is that different now? If it's the same thing.
Coming, you do know what that is?
Oh God, don't be so dirty. Again, I know
Oh yeah, I'll have a shower.
Boss Wang is with us today, but
Oh, yeah,
still, are you doing it for his sake?
Not quite.
Not quite, no.
It just rolls off the tongue, unfortunately.
But you see, I'm a saint because I didn't even think of
You are a sane.
a saint. Because I did not even think of any double meaning here, but
Yeah, and apparently you said put it on lube earlier. Put it on lube.
that's what he meant.
Yes.
I did not understand that first. Like, what is he referring to? God, okay.
Yeah, it is on lube. It's all slippery and shit. Oh.
No. And it's just the start of the evening. We just are after the first half hour. And I cannot believe this, that they are already there on the lube.
Well, you said it.
You misheard it, both of you.
Okay.
I know, I need to work on my pronunciation, but you don't need to remind me of that every second sentence.
I didn't.
Well, no, not now.
Yes, Proton. Thank you. I got the link. I'll try to get it downloaded and see if I can actually have a SID Play. I haven't checked in a while, but I think I do. So, yeah. Later. You do know you can actually upload SIDs directly to DeepSID. So just go to deepsid.com and you can upload SIDs directly there.
Yeah. The real thing would be if it would automatically get to HVSC when you do that, but no, it doesn't.
Yeah, no.
But that
Hopefully
would be
my
messed up.
yeah, hopefully my 5 SIDs will actually get there before in this new release HVSC. See what is usually towards the end of the year. 23rd of December last year. Cool. And 20th the year before. 22nd the year before that. So yeah. So any day now we will have a new HVFC release.
And Alpa, don't give them tips, okay? Not like that.
He's not giving tips. He's just saying that he's gonna make a SID called "Put It on Lube."
And
That's what I heard you say, at least.
I'm just innocently sitting here, and this is what they get out of this whole thing.
Well, maybe there's some good things coming out of it, like a SID, for instance.
I'm pretty sure when it comes to Alpa, there could be only good things coming out of that idea too. Of course, we know that, but still.
He says, I'll have to go to SID school first. Yeah, me too.
The SID school.
Yes.
Yeah, I like the idea of that.
Yeah, it's been... when was the last SID I released? Or made, rather, than released. It was probably somewhere in 92. So some 30 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can barely remember how to start a song in my own editor that I wrote.
Okay.
So there we go. Yeah, definitely need to go to SID school.
Yeah, that's my problem too. Like each time when we get there, if we don't do it continuously, then first day is sitting down and rediscovering the things that were there.
Haha, är det en uppesidarkväll? Lite så,
Uppesiddar.
Alpa. Lite så.
What is uppesiddar?
Uppesittarkväll means sitting up late watching some specific kind of themed show, like a Christmas show.
So technically
or
sitting.
Yeah, being awake, essentially. Uppesittarkväll.
That is so weird. We say in Hungary we say upstaying. And you say up sitting.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Well, why not?
My new favorite expressions are finhacka and grovhacka in Swedish.
Grov,
Grovhacka.
not gråhacka.
Okay,
You don't chop things
Grov.
grey. Like chop, chop, chop. Oh, it's grey.
Grovhacka is like definitely written like grovhacka, and I said that I'm definitely creating some new English expression of these, like grow hack and fine hack, because those means chop it up to big or small pieces. The fine hacking is the small piece, and the grow hacking is the big pieces.
Yeah, you let it grow, let it grow, let it grow.
Oh God, no. Let's not go there again. Let's rather play I0's request here.
I0.
To celebrate new magnificent AGA Amiga version of Turrican 2, I would like to hear a remix of Turrican 2 title music. The thing is that I'm not sure if this was a specific request or a generic Turrican 2 title music. So I prepared a Turrican 2 title music. Turrican, sorry. I always say Turrican for some reason.
That's because Hungarian.
Okay. So, Turrican 2. So is that okay if I play Super Ego's version of that?
No.
Think? No.
No.
Damn. Okay. Well. Okay. Let's try.
Let's try and see what happens.
Isn't that lovely?
Yeah, tune your guitar, mate. Other than that, lovely.
Well, nothing is perfect, okay? It's still a nice tune.
Well, yes, you are.
Oh, I did not see that coming. Look at that. Yep, it's quite amazing that one guy wrote a new enhanced version of the great game. What is that?
Sorry, just an off-the-air joke from Alpa that is not very on-air friendly.
So we won't hear it, but
He
you,
knows my humor, so yeah.
you needed to insert this so no one knows what you guys were talking
Yeah,
about.
so they can poke him in private or in his privates or jingle his balls. There we go.
Oh God, he will
So-
hate you in a minute. Like he will get like 90 private messages.
Well, he's on Twitch.
What
so,
was
I
that?
don't
How
know.
bad it can be, really?
Not really that bad.
Okay, so
Okay. So he came up with a movie title,
yeah.
Hung Gary Goes to Hungary. Or I will amend that a little bit. Hungary does Hungary. There we go. Like Debbie does Dallas kind of a thing.
I did not see that coming either. Okay,
Well,
good one.
You are blind
Not
to all.
bad.
You are
Not
blind
bad.
to. You are blind to all sorts of jizz.
How did we get to jizz again?
Coming. Jeez. Oh, jizz. Sorry.
Jeez.
Yeah, Gary who? Hung Gary.
Gary, a very decent fellow. He might be cheerful. It sounds like
Cheerful?
cheerful. Who
Well, depends.
wants to
he
hang himself?
no. Hung Gary means he has junk. He's hung.
Hung. No.
That's when you have a big center part. There we go. Boswank has it in the animated GIF there. That's hung Gary on the beach. There we go.
No, really.
That's
Oh
what
my
it
God.
means.
Oh my God. He did not hang himself.
Hang.
Hang himself, yeah. Oh God.
Lord squeak when you didn't skip third leg day. Yeah. Okay. Right. So, do you have anything lined up over there? Too many jingly balls going on here.
Yeah, it's needed to be added after we said jingly balls.
Yes, absolutely.
Shargo requested Ox and S1 reject.
Oh, is ox very hung as well? Then I guess hung like an ox is a phrase. So yeah, there we go.
Fox S1 Reject, and it's a short but sweet song. Okay, not that short, 3.5 minutes.
Yeah. Quite nice.
Definitely.
Yeah. He certainly has upped his game, I think.
He definitely did, and he was very active this year, and I'm looking forward to the Roti Awards next year. What it brings to all those people that are our new favorites.
Well, hopefully something of joy.
Well, we will definitely do everything what we can to promote more and more people to vote, because then the result will be more credible, obviously, when more people are voting. So
Yeah, I do need to make a reminder to people to not forget the Amiga section of the votes. Go over to amigaremix.com and listen through those tracks as well, because there's a shit bunch of nice ones in there as well. But historically, there's been very few votes in the Amiga department for Remixer of the Year awards, making up for very weird results, like 7 people sharing a spot or stupid things like that.
happened once or twice.
Yeah, so
But
it would
let's
be very,
avoid
very nice if you could kind of listen through some of the Amiga stuff as well and cast your votes there as well.
Yeah, absolutely agree. So the more people vote, the better will be the result.
Yes, and to vote, you go to remix64.com. I don't know why I did that, but anyway, go there.
You're
and
getting
do the thing, press the
better and
buttons,
better at voiceovers.
press the buttons, and do the thing you're supposed to do.
Maybe at some
Great.
point we will do new jingles, because you are getting so much better in this.
Oh yeah. Number 1.
I mean, even on Bit Live, it surprised me big time how you took the lead there on the stage and everything.
Really?
Yeah, because usually you didn't do that in the past, so you're upping your
usually
game
not.
as well.
Well, I guess doing this for so many years and being at those events is, especially Bit Live, feels more like I don't know, just all the people I usually hang out with, and it's more like I don't know, standing up in your living room and talking to people instead of in front of a crowd. So I guess that's kind of part of it.
Yeah, makes sense.
And yeah, board makes it kind of very easy to think that you're part of a family or whatever, because of his, well, big and happy and welcoming kind of a aura to him.
Big aura.
Yeah.
Yeah, certainly he has something like that. So everyone feels very welcome around board when this happens. This is why he's also an amazing party organizer.
Indeedly doodly.
And usually he works that time when we do a show. But yeah, at some point we plan to have a little chat with him about how the Bit Life turned out. Like, we will see.
Yeah,
Maybe
didn't we kind
later.
of agree on that at some point, that we will have him on as a guest?
We agreed at some point, because he always had something happening during the
sure.
show, so it cannot be.
That's what I said at some point.
It
but
can't.
we agreed that we will do it. That was kind of the question, not
Sort of,
no,
I
not
guess.
that we set a date.
Yeah, sort of.
Yeah, so that's going to be fun. So you get to meet Board up close and personal.
Yeah, let's hope it will happen sooner or later.
Yes, sooner or later. So, what time is it? Oh, okay, one more song, and then I'll have some notes to share with you.
Oh,
I haven't done any graphics or anything like that. I just made some notes of things over the past year or so.
and it will be a surprise for me as well, so I'm looking forward to that, actually. And well, let's check the request list, what's in there, because then I guess we can carry on. Lord Evil wants to hear Markus Schneider and Golden Axe Christmas edition.
Lord Deville.
Lord Devil. Absolutely appropriate request for tonight, and sure, here it goes.
Tink, 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 tink. Oops. Sorry for the low volume on that one. The rip was not very loud, and I maxed out the volume on the machine that is running it. So, yeah.
But it was ripped from a real 64.
I'm
and,
guessing so. I didn't actually check. So
this
it's
was-
from a demo from by Fairlight called
Yes.
Achtung Xmas from 2019.
Yeah, and for the request of Max Levine, who wanted to hear their Danko with Achtung Xmas.
Achtung.
Achtung.
Achtung. Sorry. Anyway, listy things. Listy things.
So, surprise me then. Go ahead.
I'm not going to do it if you put it down.
Oh.
It's not a list in that way. I kind of went through the some of the channel stats and whatnot. Kind of picked out a few highlights and that sort of thing. And yeah, we had. Even though you were very, very busy and half of the year basically in Hungary, we managed to do a couple of things. Well, the first show of the year I think was January 6th. We started by a regular show.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome to 2022, we said, or
Mm-hmm.
called it. Then we had some kind of special events kind of things. In February we did Remixer of the Year Awards show. In July there was the Arok Party thingy with DJ sets by Vincenzo, Tio and you, Ziona. And there we also had the remix competition that we kind of sort of organized with the help of the Arok team.
Mm-hmm.
And Lala, who managed the Remix 64 side of things with voting and all of that. We had some monthly mix sets that were not very monthly, but they were mixes of various sorts. Vincenzo did a pure Sid set. Tio did his regular upbeat thingy-mabob, and Lala enhanced Siddelicious mixtape. And of course you doing DJ set. It's like at the end of each point there's Ziona doing DJ sets. And then also in July we had a nice little garden party because we moved to the new house in March. So in July we had a garden party and we had Andreas Wallström and Gohanks and ACK and Uthar and who else?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, I
Yeah,
guess
and
you
yeah.
summed it up.
Yeah, Gohanks and Uthar's, Gohanks' girlfriend.
Yeah, Christina.
Christina, thank you.
Indeed.
Thank you. Forgot the name. Thanks. Sorry, I'm shit with names.
Okay, that's a
Yes,
lot of
and
things.
yeah, and we also went to Budapest for the function party where you did a DJ set.
That is very true, and we are not even at BitLive just yet, right?
No, we are not, and we did kind of a sort of a happy birthday type of a show with Boz, and you were, I think, you were remotely kind of calling in.
Yeah.
Because Boz
That
was
is
sitting there, and we
possible.
had the 64, his 64,
Yeah.
playing stuff off of that.
Celebrating the birthday of 64, yes.
Yes, and we did the tribute show for Johannes Bjerregaard, who sadly passed this year, way too early. And traveled to Bergen and did the BitLive thingy, and also had a remix competition there. So
Yeah, with
yeah.
very nice entries there.
very nice entries. So even though it was kind of a bit of a slow year, we managed to do quite a few things.
Well, I would not say slow. I mean, for
No,
me
but
it's-
slow for related to this, obviously.
Yeah, of course.
Yes.
I mean, it's not. I would not call it slow. It's rather like we were more rare on air than
Yeah,
usual.
but the slow again referred to Slay Radio things,
Okay. Then
not the outside of Slay Radio things, just the Slay Radio things. That's what we are talking about here.
yeah, but I would
Yes.
not call it slow. But never mind.
Yes,
that part.
slower than usual. Play radio wise.
Yeah, okay. You
Yeah.
can call it slow.
Anyway, some actual stats then. We had some 8,500 hours watched on YouTube and Twitch.
God.
That's a lot
a
of
lot.
us doing this. But one thing, one stat that actually surprised me, Twitch does this recap yearly, and we are apparently in the top 4% in the music category on Twitch. That was
Wow.
fun. So
Wow, that's really nice.
yeah,
Okay.
4,632 minutes of content on Spotify, which they say is 98% more than other creators in the same category.
Holy shit. Well, of course, it's different if you compare it to tracks or podcasts.
Yeah, exactly. It's like releasing a 3-hour track every week,
And
basically.
Zidan, we react. We are definitely here live, so we react on things that we
Yes.
need to react to.
We do react. Hi, here's a reaction.
But he is
Um,
delayed reaction man.
Yes, sometimes I am. But yeah, the last piece of stat that I have here, which also kind of is a bit surprising. In total, we posted 95 hours and 40 minutes of content, and 3 hours and 17 minutes of that is remix news. So yeah, there's been quite a bit of things this
Yeah.
year.
Oh, Zidan added, no, as into a song, like reaction to a song. Imagine, like doing reaction videos with Sid remixes. It's like,
So, well, what kind of a song do you want to send through? We can certainly react to a song if it's Commodore or Amiga related. Or Commodore 64 or Amiga
like
related.
when the piano solo enters. And then when the guitar start to play.
Yeah, Zidan
this what
says.
you mean?
Zidan says it's a rock song. Yes, but what is it based on? Is it an original composition of yours? Then no, we do not play those. In general, we do play those if they are related to the Commodore 64 scene in some way, like remixers that do original works and that sort of thing. Remixers as in Commodore 64 and Amiga remixes, because that's what we do here. Commodore 64 remixes mainly,
And some Amiga remixes.
sometimes Amiga, sometimes some console things like a NES and that sort of thing.
And some demo scene related tracks. So, yeah. the
What
demo
related
scene-
track?
Demo scene related
demo scene, yes.
tracks.
Yes.
Couldn't believe you didn't hear me.
Oh, it was the emphasis that was.
Again, the emphasis
The wrong
on
syllable.
the wrong syllable. Yeah. Okay, it's an original composition, but yeah, in general, we don't really do reaction videos. That would be fun. Like seriously, most of these songs are instrumental that we play anyway. So I guess all that we could do is like one of the instruments enter and we do this, and then the other one enters and we do.
Reaction videos you can do in any sort of way, but yeah. What was that?
What the fuck is this? Or
Fuck
what
you.
what the heck is this? Why did you do it that way? No.
Like, yeah, I really like that guitar.
And
But,
then
but you're missing the point here. Yes, I have checked the Discord. There's okay, yeah, Johnny Be Good. Okay, yeah, yeah. Not gonna check that. Johnny Be Good is also not something we play here.
because it's a commercial song and we don't play commercial songs because we are free from these commercial things, and we don't
Well-
play commercials either.
Well, this is actually a Sid cover of Johnny Be Good.
Oh.
So,
But those we play, right?
well, off and on.
Off and on.
Yeah.
Okay, but you have lined up something.
I have
now.
another Sid that I have actually lined up, which is not a cover of Johnny Be Good.
Okay.
Johnny Be
So
Sid,
what
says
is it
Alpa.
then? What is it then?
It's called Snow Down,
Oh.
and it is by Proton. So let's see what we have here. I have there's 3 subtunes in here, so I'm just gonna play the first one and see what's what. So here we go, Proton
Let's go.
of that their Finnish Gold with Snow Down. Switching to the next. I guess those were it then.
Yeah, this seems like an intermezzo.
I thought it looped there. Not sure, but yeah, very nicely done.
Yeah, it's a really cute little song that totally fits today. So
Definitely, yeah.
perfect.
Dun, 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 dun. Oh, and by the way, Zidane. I don't know if you know the Commodore 64, but head over to deepsid.com and I think there's some like top lists and whatnot over there. Listen to some of the tracks and then make a rock version of one of those. Excellent.
Yeah, then it's definitely a legit track to play here.
Exactly.
Because, yeah.
And then once you've done that, you can upload it to remix.qued.org. Perfect.
Yeah. And this Proton was really cool. Thank
Yeah.
you so much.
Very appropriate.
Absolutely. So, as in for Slay Radio, we did quite a few things, and well, including also some parts of our private lives collided with the Slay Radio stuff, obviously, because of the move at the start of the year. Since we switched home as well and moved, we could not broadcast for 1-2 months, I think.
Yeah.
Since the studio needed to set up at this new place.
It took a while to set up the studio.
Yeah. But then it became, I think it became a better arrangement thanks to your ideas here.
A lot better than the old one. For one, it's like 3 times the size of the old studio, so a lot better.
Yeah, if you head back to the Slay Radio channel once we finished here on YouTube, you can check it out in the archive how the last show looked in 2021, I think, and it's no, not the last show. Yeah, that too actually, because even the Roti Awards we did from the old studio. I think
that was I think the last show we did actually before we tore down the studio.
Yeah, exactly. So that was around February. So the Roti Awards 2020 was in February 2021. And that was the last show from the old studio, and then it took a while to assemble the things again after the move, and of course unbox most of the things. We still have some boxes, but we will get there. Now I see the light at the end of the tunnel, at least. That's good.
I see them right here. Front
Yeah,
of your
those
face.
are very useful lights as well, but they're not in a tunnel. But anyway, it's great. And then we sort of finished with this move. Then I started to go to Hungary because then that move has started. So then I was boxing up the house where I grew up, basically. Because my mom and brother moved to the capital and it took a while as well. So we finished the move around April. Then I think I started to go regularly because it was just really going there for 1-2 weeks and then coming back here regularly. And we moved end of September after April. So yeah, that took also like a...
End of September,
End
after
of Sep-
April.
Yeah, April it started because, yeah.
I went to bed at 1 o'clock in the morning. It's after 5.
No, I mean it started in April and ended in end of September when the move has happened.
Right.
Right. So
Oh, one thing I forgot to mention earlier, by the way, with the stats and whatnot, we are very, very, very close to 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. We are at like 950 something. So it would be nice to kind of see if we can get to 1,000 somewhere before we do the next show in the new year. That would be nice.
yeah, indeed. Well, let's see. Sooner or later we will get there, but we usually don't promote this because we don't want like fake subscribers or subscribers that are not genuinely interested in this, so we don't really buy them.
No, so one way of getting there is by talking about it on the shows, because if they're tuned in, they probably listen every now and then.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you to find us on YouTube, you just go to youtube.com/slayradio. There we go.
Yeah. And if you are subscribed, then YouTube will give you some notifications when we start a show.
That is very, very nice too.
Because, earlier, like every now and then, some of friends and acquaintances asked if we can reach out to them when we do something. But that's like literally impossible when it comes to these things. So
Yeah, not gonna happen.
too many reach outs there, and that makes no sense, but that's why there is the subscribe button. So
Yeah,
at least.
exactly. Well, people on YouTube know how to do the thing, so
Yeah, and even if
there's buttons and other buttons, and then there's bells and whistles and that sort of thing.
Yeah,
you
and
know.
if you are not interested on one channel's notifications, you still can switch it off. So it's not like you subscribe and then you are obliged to, well, have all the bzz bzz when something happens, because I guess you still can do that somehow, that you switch that off.
Yeah, when you don't want the jingly balls anymore,
Yeah, exactly.
you put the ointment on.
Yeah. So there are a lot of options there to do. But yeah, it's very much appreciated if you feel like subscribing, of course.
Indeedly doodly. So now we can close that. Good. Done with that. Excellent.
The video is
Nice.
very entertaining, says
Oh.
Proton. Right now, I don't know which video we are talking about, though.
Well, me either. He's probably the one he posted to me with the Johnny Be Good thing. The Sid cover of it.
right. Okay.
Yeah, we'll check it after the show. You can probably post it on the channel as well if you want to, but yeah, would probably be better not to post too many off-topic things. But anyway,
Yeah, anyway.
if it's fun, it's fun. We like fun things.
Yeah, indeed. We do. And there's a next request in the queue there.
And if you want to
which-
make requests, you can go to slay.radio/request.
Yeah, and Berkas is the next request, which would be CZ Tunes and Asia Dreams. Who dreams of Asia this part of the year?
Are they better than Japanese rings or Turkish rings or
Dreams.
oh
not
dreams?
Rings.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's really.
Dreams?
Is it all my pronunciation? Really? Is
I
it
thought you said Asian rings.
Asian dreams?
Oh, dreams.
Dreams.
Did you say dreams?
Either you karate do yes or karate do no. You karate do gesso. Just like grip.
「
Jingly.
Ding 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 ding. Ding ding ding. Hi.
So lovely track. Asia Dreams. Dreams. Asia Dreams by CZ Tunes. Really good track. Thank
Indeed,
you
very,
so much,
very nice.
Berka, for requesting this. Yes. Fab track ticks all me boxes, says Alpha. Agreed. Fully agreed.
Indeed.
It's great to rediscover these tracks every now and then because
Yeah, I
obviously
haven't
we
heard-
know them.
Yeah, I haven't heard that for years.
Yeah. And then it just reminds you again that you have something to go back to
Yeah.
at some point.
In 2011 that was released. Very nice.
2011. Oh my god, it's 11 years old.
Yeah. Still good.
Yeah, it just doesn't count how old it is. It
Yeah.
looks like.
And Proton, Asian Dreams is by Rhino, and this is Asia Dreams.
Asia Dreams. Yes. Yes. Ah, my god, this is confusing though. Asia Dreams and Asian Dreams.
Mm-hmm.
How many of them are available in Deep Sid? Asian Dreams. No, there's no Asian Dreams in
No,
Deep Sid.
Asian Dreams is, I think, both Rhines and CZ Tunes, they made just picked various SIDs, Asia related. Yeah, just looking through list of SIDs used in Asia Dreams, this one. It's Tough Guys, Subtune 1, Ikuchi, Subtune 1, IK Plus, Last Ninja 1, Ninja Commando, Last Ninja 2, Fist 2, Aikita, apparently never heard of that one. Chambers of Shaolin, Way of the Exploding Fist, Year Kung Fu, IK Plus again, Sword of Honor, Double Dragon, yeah, that was it. So it's kind of just a not mega mix, but you just pick the parts you like from every SID.
Well, you can't go wrong with your favorite parts, right?
Exactly.
Together, yeah, totally.
So where the heck is Asian Dreams then? I'm trying to locate it on Remix 64, but I can't find it. But it's by Rhino Hand anyway.
Ninja Feels Around Christmas has something magically diffusing about it, no? Yeah?
Yeah.
It fits.
Yeah.
Especially those relaxing ones.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot to tell you, by the way.
Yeah.
I ordered a new keyboard.
Oh.
A wireless, kind of a, like your Apple thingy. Where the fuck did I put that? It's somewhere.
Oh, you put it somewhere. Now I don't know.
Yeah, it was on
where
the it was on the table. Oh, that might be on the tractor thingy down there. Anyway,
Right.
I went to the office on Wednesday, and I've been looking for like something else for the living room, so I don't need to have the big ass keyboard there, because always a hassle to move it away.
Mhm.
So I sat down to the only seat available in the office because I was a bit late. And there was a keyboard right next to it. Cheap as, kind of a aluminium case, low profile, almost like laptop keys keyboard, but full size with the numpad thingy and all of that, because I need that for Blender stuff.
Mhm.
So yeah, I ordered one,
Nice.
and it has been now shipped.
Very, very nice.
So yeah, that's gonna be nice.
Hope you're gonna enjoy it.
Aha! Enjoy of the sound wavers.
At least you didn't.
I go back in time.
You didn't refer this time to the dirtier ones.
I did not.
Yeah, Boss Wank will in 1 minute. Just
Yeah,
wait.
yeah. It's fine.
Yeah, it's his domain now.
You can count on him. Yeah.
Yeah, you can always count on him.
And Alpha says, to me that track in a word is Ninja.
Yeah. Alpa is very, very energetic tonight, actually.
Yeah, he's in a bit of a mood, it seems.
It looks like it, yeah, which is great. We are absolutely happy about it. It's just
what's in your glass, Alpa?
unusual, yeah. What are you drinking there? we are looking for advice here.
Oh, we know.
Well, okay, let's not make it that far. Who knows what he is drinking, right? And then, no, we will learn it shortly.
Oh, Berka has a good point, though. He says, Santa must be a ninja. Never seen him. Very true. Sneaky bastard.
You see, Boswank can go from enjoy in one sentence to penis.
Of course he can.
It's
It didn't even take an entire sentence.
No, it really didn't.
Oh, Alpa is having cognac, apparently. That's very nice.
That explains some things.
It
Yeah.
does.
Okay, then. And shall we just play some music, maybe? Yeah?
We shall. And while we play the next song, I'm going to bring out my oldest keyboard so I can show it to Proton of Finnish Gold.
Oh, the very loud one?
Yes.
The loudest loud one. Okay, right.
The very, very loud one.
I'm really happy that we left those behind, but he is not.
Well,
Anyway.
I don't think you ever had any of those on your computers because they had moved on from the micro switches by the time you got home computers, essentially.
94?
These are for the oh fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah,
This
okay.
is like 80s stuff.
Okay. Well, bring it on. And meanwhile, we will play FS's request, which is Puffy 64 and Delta.
Puffy!
Delta and Puffy.
Puffy Delta.
Puffy and Delta.
Very puffy Delta.
Puffy?
Yeah, puffy means like puffed up.
Ah, puffed up.
Like,
Fluffy.
If you get an allergic reaction to something, you sometimes get a bit puffy in your face.
Makes sense. Okay. Yeah, that's not good. Hopefully no one will get an allergic reaction anytime soon.
Hopefully not.
Yep.
Right. So let's hear this keyboard. Hold on. I'm just
Scare
gonna turn
me.
this down. Here we go.
It's so heavy. These are the typical office sounds of stock libraries that you can download and hear all the keyboards.
It's
typing.
a heavy bugger. It's all metal, heavy like a mother thing, and yeah, very very nice keys, but so loud. Can't use it really. Oh, and of course, the connector is like some sort of serial port type thing.
Some sort of
Yeah,
one
it's
thing
it's
is
like
missing. Is it?
yeah,
like-
it's fine. It's fine. It
okay.
works without that pin.
Wow, impressive. Not even standing on the floor because it will just fall.
It's very heavy. It's an IBM keyboard. And yes, you can kill a grown man with that one. You can kill
Definitely.
an elk or a moose with that, actually. So yeah, just do not drop this off of the Eiffel Tower. That's not going to end well.
No.
It's it's going to go off like a fucking bomb when it lands. Like these, what are they called? Rods of God or whatever they call them when they drop these tungsten rods from space, essentially. Yeah, there's no explosives in them. It's just kinetic power.
Okay.
Yeah, this is one of them.
Kinetic power, definitely, certainly. Sending you something that we can play shortly. Shortly. Just meanwhile, let me show this. Yes, that one. So,
Bring that up.
tend to notice my private messages later, as everyone knows that. But that is just a good thing to know if I don't react. That's why.
Oh, nice. 2020. Yeah, okay. I'll play that next if you want.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let me just get that going then.
Actually, before you get that going,
I got it going already. But it's very
Okay.
short.
So Barry Leach sent me a little link here with a comment of, I've only done one Christmas tune so far, maybe next year. And then he sent this little ditty through, which looks like a fun one to me. So
Right, and what was the name of it?
once again, I thought that More Carol of the Bells 2020.
More Carol of the Bells.
Seems like this was made in the high COVID times, so to speak.
Yeah, it's a short one, so keep your ears peeled. Oops.
He isn't that lovely. Yep. Oops.
I think you missed the last picture of Barry looking menacing in his robe. See,
I
there we go.
definitely have missed that.
Yeah, it's this one. Hold on.
And then he
we
shows
go.
it again.
There we go. Very menacing.
Well, it's
Robe-ish and wine. Yeah, that's menacing.
and that's. I thought that he's naked or something, but probably he wouldn't
that's
upload
not-
it to YouTube.
That's not what menacing means. You
No, it's
you
just
must
that-
live a very interesting life.
No, what I meant is that you said robe, and under the robe we are usually naked, right?
Well,
Is
under
that-
your clothing, you're naked. Jeez.
Oh my God!
Oh
Life-
yeah, thank
life is
you,
very
thank you,
adventurous
Ollie.
with you.
AT keyboard. Yes, thank you. Well, don't feel worthless. The Model M is a fucking great keyboard. It's a bit loud, but I love the keys in the Model M.
Well, I don't really have a comparison, but I think
Well,
both
you-
of them could kill someone.
Well, this is definitely heavier, so I guess easier if you can wield it.
Yeah, like someone wrote a comment that, oh, that model, I feel so worthless now.
Yeah, that's what I was commenting on right
Yes. Right, okay, that was the
Yes.
one.
now. Yes.
But yeah, it's, yeah, but what do we do with it really? It's like on the shelf. And
Yeah,
we
it's,
could open a museum maybe. That's,
Yeah, I have a lot of old stuff. I have, well, I did get robbed when I lived in the flat. I had all of the old computers I've ever owned. I disassembled them and had motherboards on one shelf, all the cards on a different shelf, and all the RAM sticks sorted, all of it. But they broke in and stole a bunch of shit. Then they tried to steal the old Sun machines. They look like pizza boxes. But they're heavy like fuck as well. So they only carried them to the stairs and just dropped them there and just, no, too heavy.
When did this happen?
When I lived in the flat.
But how many years ago?
So 15 years ago.
Oh my God. Okay, so then some of those things were not worthless just yet, right?
Oh, well, yeah, yes, they were.
Okay.
386 15 years ago was worth nothing. But the fun thing is, I had Amiga stuff and C64 stuff right next to all the stuff they stole. They didn't even touch them.
Of course they didn't. They don't know the value.
No,
Like,
but they were definitely worth much more than the stuff they stole. So I actually put up because the lock, there's 2 locks to get in there, and you have to have a key for the house itself to get in there. First to get into the hallway, and then to the basement, and then to the separate section where the storage units are.
wow.
So I put up a little sign saying, "Thank you for cleaning up my my shit."
Wow. But that was in the storage, not your apartment?
Yeah, in the storage.
In the
Yeah.
storage, in the basement. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, basements are typical for that, unfortunately. But it was good that it's not at your flat, at least. That's a bit more
Oh yeah.
unpleasant. But yeah.
No, I had an extra lock on there that even the owner of the apartment complex didn't have a key to.
Mhm.
So
That's also a typical thing, by the way, because sometimes those people, they just have no idea of how the keys changed there, and they changed, and then not everyone is informed, and then all of a sudden you cannot reach your own storage space. Happened to me. So yeah, typical. And not that I used it very often, probably that's why. But yeah, those can be tricky.
yeah, and Mr. Torg says the IBM Model M is a fucking tank. Yeah, because that too is built out of metal, just like, I think this is a Model M. I don't have any labels left on it, but if you can recognize it, you can probably Google it. It has nice little kind of feet you can turn out here. So nice. Oh, you had two of them actually, two different heights.
Wow, very handy.
Oh, three.
Wow,
Cool, but all metal.
massive.
Yeah. And it just says IBM on the top there.
No specification, nothing. But
No.
wow, it's
I
really.
could probably just photograph it and do a reverse image search on Google, I guess,
Yeah.
to see what exact model it is. But yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, maybe on Wikipedia there is a history of the models somewhere, and then you can identify yours, how it looks. If not Wikipedia, then some specialpedia, that special wiki, I guess.
Yeah. But not that important. I have another one of those somewhere. It's a slightly different model than this one, but equally heavy and all metal and same type of micro switches. That's incidentally the type of keyboard that I was taught to type properly. Instead of, because on the 64 I type kind of weirdly, because that's the one I learned to type on first. So you did the weird kind of waltz all over the place with your
I know.
whatever finger was free at the time, you just used that one. So when I went to school, I was actually taught on these and actual typewriters. So
Wow.
Chung, 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 chung.
When did you start to use your knowledge after they started to teach you to properly type, right?
Right away.
Right away?
Yeah, it only took a few weeks to learn. I wrote mostly code, so that kind of doesn't lend too well, especially on the 64, with the special characters and all the brackets and parentheses and that sort of thing. So it doesn't really lend well to that sort of thing. But whenever you wrote scroll text or whatever, I used the proper positioning of the fingers and whatnot.
Wow. Okay, because for me it was first it felt a bit like a torture because it was slow, and then I think I needed several weeks when I made up my mind that okay, I'm taught to this shit, then I need to start to use it. And when this decision was made, then I started to chat, because in the evenings I was chatting on IRC. I started to chat with this, and first I was very annoyed that I'm so much slower. But the miracle has happened after about 3 days, because I got so much faster then that it just got stuck with me. And after that they wanted to send me to competitions as well on the typewriter lessons, because obviously I was using it every day, so obviously I was fast with it.
Yeah.
But everyone who would do that on daily basis, and it just, what I want to say with this, that it's so interesting that you just need to make this decision, which is like so uncomfortable first. Like this is the same with the language, speaking a language, for example. So uncomfortable. Like you really need to push yourself hard to actually get to it.
Yeah.
And once you make this decision that I'm not turning back now, something changes. But you need to wait for that switch point. That is the most annoying part.
Yeah, but I was forced to do that because every day we had these typing lessons, and the way you do it essentially is you get a paper to read, and then you have your typewriter in front of you. But over the keyboard you have this screen, so you can't actually see the keys. So you type under this screen, and then you read, and then you just type.
How handy!
And the thing with typewriters is that they don't have a back button. So it's obvious that when you type, the teacher can see all the errors you made. So yeah, you have to essentially get the letters right.
Yeah. Yeah, that is so weird. Yeah, I mean, it's certainly a different feeling on a real typewriter.
Oh yeah. It's the travel distance is fucking huge. That's why you kind of end up doing this when you are typing. You kind of hammer them down all the way. Yeah.
Wow, impressive. So interesting, thanks. But yeah, if anyone is typing like this, then it's really worth to consider to go 10 fingers because that makes you so much faster. Really, really cool.
Yeah, most of the time it's just 8 plus the space bar fingers.
Yeah, of course. It's not really a real 10-finger typing.
No, not
Okay.
really.
And,
Yeah, I considered switching to Dvorak at some point instead of the QWERTY layout. Never could be arsed. I'm quick enough on QWERTY anyway, so no need to actually even try to speed up the milliseconds you win or whatever it is.
Well, I guess on the long run, if you need to, if your job is to type the quickest possible, then maybe it's worth to consider it. But otherwise, I also don't see it coming. So.
Oh my God! Fluke found his little bottle of MIBG pills.
What?
Yeah, mental image begone. So whenever you see something that you don't want to see or want unseen, you take an MIBG pill. I can't remember who brought those, but Skits and Boz, maybe? I think those are the masterminds behind the MIBG pills.
Wow. Okay. Ah, look at that. The past.
Mr. Torg says, yeah, the stroke and the path when typing is also completely different on a typewriter than on a keyboard. Yeah, definitely. The travel is so long and you have this distance between the keys and all of that. So, yeah, it's very weird going from a typewriter to a keyboard and back. So, yeah.
Yeah, and it's, I don't know. The
Wench?
travel distance bothered me a lot. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it could have been Wenchu was part of those MIBG pills as well.
Wow. Oh God.
Type
so
with
nice
more
to
force.
know.
Yeah, that's why you hammer them like this. That's the more force on the keyboard, Mr. Torg. Yeah. But it's fun. It was fun.
Yeah, certainly it could have been, but I really migrated away even from the keyboard. That is the newer but louder one, which you have also a travel distance there. So I really like these slim keyboards where you have the smallest possible travel distance for the key, and then you are just typing and that's it. But then again, each to their own, I guess. So, and Tiffy is with us. Still wondering if it's Tiffany or some other Tiffany or some other name. But the requested song is Crystal Hammer and Malperi remix. So here it goes.
Or comes. Diggy ding ding ding, diggy ding ding ding.
Mulberry and Crystal Hammer Mulberry remix.
And Max Levine says, only one remix by this arranger, what a shame. I agree, because this is a very nice one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very surprising.
Get to it, Mulberry. I guess that's a Finnish one. Mulberry.
Mulberry.
No niin, Mulberry.
And what does it
Takaisin
mean?
töihin.
Takaisin töihin?
Yeah, get back to work.
Oh, where is the start of the word of the work and where is the end of it?
Takaisin.
Takaisin? That's the get back? No,
Yes.
that's the
Yes.
work. Oh,
Get back.
right. That's what I love about Finnish. I have absolutely no idea what they are talking about.
Nor do I. I've lost so much of my Finnish because I haven't used it in like 30 something, almost, no, 20 something years. Basically.
20 something.
20
And you
something.
don't feel bad about that.
Nah.
It's your native language. It was meant to be your native language.
Was it meant to be?
I guess so. At
By
least you
decree of
started.
whom?
Well, it's just you started with it, so I guess that
Well,
would be...
I didn't speak Finnish, Finnish,
Finnish.
Swedish until I started school
Huh.
when I was like 7.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm saying that you were talking in Finnish, like in your core age.
Core age?
Like
You mean
6
my inner
years
age? Oh yeah,
6
that's
years
my
old.
yeah, that's my inner age. 6 years old.
Oh yeah, well that fits sometimes every now and then, but
Finished with Finnish? I kind of think so. It's nice to know the language and all of that. So it's a bit of a pity that I've lost so much of it, but it kind of happens with everything you don't regularly use. So yeah, I still understand the language, and that's not a problem.
I'm pretty sure
It's
that it
just
would
for
be-
forming sentences that is a bit tricky.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that you will need a little bit of time if you would need to use it, and then you would be warmed up again.
Yeah, it's gonna come back pretty quick, I think.
Mikko Malikas. Huh. Okay. Some under the hood informations. But we also have another
Informations.
dude. Yeah, exactly.
But what is exactly? What are
So
you talking about?
I0 said that I think Mulperi is the invisible friend of Mikko Malikas, aka Alphonse Auberge.
Yes.
And for some odd reason, from Mikko I associated to Mirko Hirsch, which...
no. Alphonse Auberge is a cartoon character who has an invisible friend.
Aha!
And his catchphrase is "Jag ska bara." Whenever his mother asks him to do something, he's just gonna fix one more thing. "Jag ska bara," and then hours and hours pass, and yeah, that's Alphonse Auberge
Okay, that's
in a
good to
nutshell.
know. Good to know. Useful information for understanding this whole thing.
Yes.
But that took me to Mirko Hirsch, who also did only one remix on Amiga Remix and uploaded it at the end of 2021.
Oh yes, HTK, you are right. His father, not his mum.
Oh,
Yes, Alphonse Auberge's father.
shame on you. You don't remember?
Parent, okay.
Parent. We don't
Okay.
make differences now.
In Finnish, a parent is a parent. It's no, it doesn't make a difference. Kind of like Hungarian.
Yeah.
It's like Swedish hen.
Yeah. Yeah. Got it. So anyway, why I was getting to this Mirko Hirsch topic is that he also made only one remix, but that's freaking good. So
Yeah.
looking forward for more,
So-
actually.
What's with the one-hit wonders, people? Come on,
Yeah.
chop, get to it.
Yeah, it's like I just release one amazing remix and then leave the scene.
Yeah.
Like Why would you do that?
Well, it's best to leave when you're on top, I guess.
Yeah, but it's like, and I just saw it today. Someone posted it into a group, and I was like, oh yeah, they're like big favorite of mine, became big favorite the latest year, because I also discovered it a bit later than December, I think, last year December. So, but it was released by then. But anyway, we have a Finnish dude, now that we talked about Finnish.
Finish.
Finnish.
Oh, I'm actually gonna copy paste this highlights text I mentioned earlier or talked about earlier to the channel, because why not? There we go. Excellent.
Oh God, okay. So you can read all of it if you want to. And meanwhile, the Finnish dude, who is a proton of Finnish gold, has a request.
He's a very Finnish dude.
He's a very Finnish dude.
He's a pro. A Tano pro. Proton. Sorry, carry on.
Tons of pros here, but he is one of them. And he wants to hear his new band member, like team member, JLD, and Master Sarge.
Group member.
Yes. Band member.
Very, very, very JLD.
What do you mean? This is the only thing you can tell about this song?
Well, if I say it's very JLD, it means, okay, he's hovering somewhere on my top pick for Rotti thing. That's the quality of stuff he's been releasing. So, yeah,
that's very
there we
true.
go.
That is my all-time favorite JLD song.
Yeah,
that is
very JLD.
Yes, it is very JLD.
So, yeah, I don't think I need to expand on that.
No, you don't need to. But I just say this is my all-time favorite JLD song, and he did a lot of great songs.
He did indeed.
There is plenty of to choose from, but this is just gold. This is just there.
There.
It is there.
There.
Well, yes, I said each to their own, I guess. I mean, there are a lot of other songs to be happy about as well. So, definitely not the only one to be happy about. But yeah, when I heard this, it's very, very hard nowadays not to put it into the mix. But I don't want to repeat myself, so after I put it into 2 mixes, now I just really shouldn't put it to the next one if there will be one. So,
yeah, I just read a comment from Talking Photography. I think it's Talking Walls Photography says that no link from the Slay Radio page to YouTube. Had to come find you manually.
oh,
There is links right there at the top left side. They're not very obvious, but they are there.
they're there.
They are there. But yeah, the whole thing needs a redesign anyway, and we'll get to it.
Yeah, that's very true that the live video that is happening is not highlighted there.
Yeah, it's always the leftmost one out of the YouTube thingies, and except for today because I forgot to update. So it's not actually there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then he made the effort to find us manually.
That,
so we need to
very
appreciate
much
that.
appreciated.
Yeah, definitely.
Thank you very much. Appreciate each and every one of you who took the time to find us and subscribe. That is very, very nice of you. Thank you.
Yeah, indeed.
Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so Bossack says, so you are leading me to vote to JLD. Done and done. Landslide victory.
We did
No,
not
I'm
say
not.
that.
I said that's
It's
my
your choice.
No, it's
Yeah.
my choice, not yours. Well, it's obviously your choice who you vote for. Damn it!
So we just said what we like, that's it. But you don't need to vote according to that. It's like everyone's own taste.
No, but we do say a lot of things, and some of them might be kind of leading people's choices sometimes, I feel. Which is why when we do competitions and such that have the voting close in on the playing of the songs and whatnot, I am really, really careful with what I say about the songs and all of that during the compo, but before the votes are in.
Yeah.
Because it's weird.
Yeah, it's definitely weird, and we don't want anyone to be affected by anything, but it's really everyone's unique choice, and the best result is obviously the most honest result that you can provide. So
yeah, but the way to get to that honest result kind of depends on who you ask, what goes into you deciding what you like.
They should decide followed by their own guts, like what they love. That's what they should decide based on, not other people's opinions. That doesn't matter.
Yeah, and
whatever you love.
Yeah, Bosswag says it's clear that JLD is the remixer of the year because you said so. No, he's the newcomer of the year. He's still a newcomer to me.
Well,
So,
he's almost, but technically not a newcomer anymore. So, yeah.
Oshwan May 93 says, "Hi, I want to offer promotion of your channel, viewers, followers, views, chatbot. Yeah, thanks. Do that. I will not pay you. Fuck off." Idiot. God damn it.
Yeah, we really don't want it to promote to people that are not interested. Like, really don't. So please, if you are not interested, no, it's absolutely free to go for anyone who is not into this stuff.
How do you... oh, there we go. Ban. Can we report? There we go.
Yeah, was this happening on Twitch?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Bye-bye. Like, seriously? I don't know how... does anyone, any channel owner actually read those and go, oh, this seems like a decent idea? What the fuck?
Yeah, I guess it's like... Yeah, the worst cold calls that you can get. Probably one of those. Definitely agreed.
Yeah. Oh, I still get those weird fucking calls from the US. Hi, with an Indian voice, obviously, because they have these call centers that they just offload shit to in India. Oh, hi, I'm curious if you want to, if I could send you some information about this event or that event or whatever, and email you. No, fuck off. I don't want emails from randos that call me. It's like, no. What are you talking about?
And I don't know. I feel so lucky because these things avoid me.
It only started happening after I switched jobs to Telia. It's very high pressure on anyone who works within DevOps. So as soon as you put that on your resume, it's like open field day for any headhunter. It's like get stupid emails through LinkedIn and phone calls, and I don't even know where they got my number from. It's
really
not on.
weird.
It's not on LinkedIn. I think. I
Shouldn't be.
I don't have it there. It's like, yeah, it's the weirdest thing.
Yeah, sometimes it just happens. But anyway, yeah. Great if you can block those things. Sometimes you cannot. So yeah, tricky. And we still have Alpa with us. I hope, because
Unless
he's
he went-
around.
Yeah, unless he went into a cognac haze somewhere.
Uh-huh.
Oh, he just wrote. So,
Yeah, exactly. So he
he
is
said-
here.
He said, "Shout out to Feed. What are you drinking this evening?" He said. Oh, yes, he's still alive.
Mm-hmm. Well, the feed answers cider and beer from here, at least. And Alpa had a request that you gonna play.
I am.
Yeah,
Oh, how nice of me.
I know, right? And it's right out by the one and only Stinson.
Oh, Stinson, good.
Mm.
Oi!
Started again.
Yeah, I was just about to adjust my microphone, make sure it doesn't fall off. But yeah, what a fucking lovely Sid.
Yeah.
No wonder it won the first place at Fjelldata in 2018. Yeah.
And it's already 4 years old then. Wow.
Yeah.
Impressive as well.
Yeah, I'm never gonna do a Sid again. There's no reason to, because he just, yeah, I'm done with doing Sids.
That's not how it works, right?
Yes, it is.
No one will do that then. Oh my god. But yeah, seriously, he's amazing. He does great stuff. It's really worth to check him out. You just go to the HVSC library and Stinson, and then you will find all his songs.
Yes.
Wonder
The thing you
if I
saw on
can-
screen is called Deep Sid, and you can find that by going to deepsid.com. If you didn't know, now you do.
He has 92 SIDs now at the moment.
Wow, that's
Impressive as well.
That's a lot.
That is indeed a lot. Scary
I think
lot.
I have 42. Yes, I have 42.
42. That's also a very nice number, actually.
Yeah, it's
But
gonna
all of
be
them for me-
gonna be more.
It's gonna be more.
Yeah, the
Ah,
five
because
the 5 new
uploads.
ones.
But of course, you won't make a new one. You said.
No, I'm done.
Shame.
Well, actually, I might do one for a Petsky logo.
When?
Before January 23rd, I think. There's a Petsky competition thingy, mabob, whatever it was, and it needs some music because it was a very, very nice Petsky sensor logo.
Oh.
So yeah, I might actually do a thing.
No way.
Which reminds me, I need to do this, by the way. Hello, how do you... oh, right, it's one of those. Hold on. There's a thing, an event at CSDB called the Game Music Remix Combo.
Oh.
That seems like a thing. Like a thing that could be fun. So those are the rules down here. So you're allowed to submit one tune only. Where is the rule? Oh, there we go. Comes you remix a game entry that comes from any games platform or console. Must be recognizable from the original tune. Uses, I guess, one SID, not dual SIDs, like TLF asks there in the comments. I'm guessing just one SID and single speed. And new one, obviously, not released before. So yeah, 27th of February is the deadline, which also is National Retro Day.
Oh, there is National Retro Day.
Yes, it's an actual day.
Wow,
Yes.
that is so cool.
So, yeah.
I haven't heard of that.
No, I hadn't either. So yeah, Pretzel Logic, Signy 6581 and Mikael from Pretzel Logic there that organizes that thing. So yeah, should be fun.
Sounds like it. Wow. Wow, a genius friend of mine just gave a new name for me for ASCII arts. Typograffiti.
That's nice. Typograffiti.
Typograffiti. Yeah, that works.
Yeah.
No objections there.
Nope. I'm
Alpha, you
I'm
are
on board.
the roll right now. That's
What's he doing now?
it's just that
Oh, okay. It was
he's
Alpha.
just
Okay.
putting out these
Oh, yeah,
things
yeah.
right
Okay,
now.
I thought it was
like,
one of your friends. Okay. I thought, okay, cool.
no, that's still Alpha.
Yeah, nice, yeah.
He is in his top shape today, I would say.
Proton says, should I enter a tune? Yes, you should.
Yeah,
What are you
you
gonna-
shouldn't ask this question.
What are you
at all.
gonna remix? Like, hopefully not Sonic, because I think there's gonna be quite a few of those. Anything else? Doom. Yes, do Doom. One of the tracks from Doom in Sid. Yeah, that's
Sounds
great.
like yeah.
Yes, the original soundtrack from the original Doom.
Wow. But
Ret-
retro, they could be anything, cars, clothing, and whatever. Yeah, like, is this specified?
Retro Day is celebrated on February 27th. Whenever, whatever you are, old-fashioned or not, whether you are old-fashioned or not, you must admit that retro is classic, a golden and vintage era that many have been lucky to have lived through. From fashion to cars to music and beyond, retro is distinct style people love even now.
Yep, agreed.
So, yeah. So you can make it into whatever. Yeah. I guess. But it's a thing, apparently.
It's a thing.
I don't know why it's a national retro day, though.
And then which national?
Exactly. Which nation?
Which
like
Asian,
the Apache nation? It's going to be quite different from the Swedish nation in terms of retro.
I don't think you can enter Haley or Slaygon Boswank.
When Stars Go Blue, you can probably not. No, because it wasn't in a game.
Yeah, so that song is a sleeper.
Yeah, as in it's underrated and people don't pay attention to it kind of a thing.
Okay, I
Yes,
thought that
that's
he
what a
means
sleeper
that
means.
it's easy to fall asleep on
No,
it.
that's not what that phrase means. Like I said, it's very fun with these because she's never heard of these phrases
Yeah, right.
before.
I know, right? It's like continuous learning process here. You will never get bored of
No,
me.
never. Okay, so we have a question from Alpa. What are your goals for 2023?
Oh, and this is a question for Slay Radio or for
Well, that's
both of us, or
he posed a question as question for Slay Radio.
well,
So I don't know.
for Slay Radio, I think our goals are to catch up with everything that we wanted to do during the previous year.
Yeah, normalize things as much as possible so we can kind of get a routine on things and then we can start building on things. But one thing we have kind of decided to do is update the Slay Radio pages. That means rewriting the whole back-end thing and redoing the design and all of that on the front end and do all the front end code that goes along with that. There's a bunch that needs to be done, but yeah, we're gonna start doing that. So that's gonna be a project that goes on for a while, I think.
Yeah, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah. Apart from that, I don't know. I don't really tend to want to plan too much or promise too much. Rather, I want to have a number of things going on at the same time, but not necessarily promise to do all of those things because I know how I work. I want to jump from one thing to another and kind of keep things interesting for myself. So promising to finish one thing is essentially locking you in to do that thing and taking away time from all the other things you want to do. So this is still a hobby. Nobody pays us to do any of this. So yeah. And FS says, please consider responsive design. No,
That's it.
no, absolutely not. We're going back to the Gopher original times. No fucking World Wide Web shit. Just Gopher. It's like hyperlinks. Just hyperlinks. That's what we're going
Plain
for.
text page.
Yes, that's Gopher. It's perfect. Yeah, so that's what we're doing.
Yeah, I mean, responsive is a given, obviously. And hi Dex, and happy holidays
Hello.
for you too. Absolutely. Nice to
800
see
times
you
600 pixels? Ollie, please. Nobody needs that many pixels. 320 by 240 is enough for anyone.
around. Yeah. S is 64 bits.
Bosswag says, when is the next flip side?
Yeah,
Question
right.
asked 11 years ago. Yeah. uh, at some point. Mm.
Dex starting a new topic here. I wanted to buy the DJI Inspire 2 X5's drone today, but I have seen I need also to buy a license for ProRes and RAW. Meh. Well, I guess for drone fanatics.
ProRes.
Well,
ProRes.
ProRes.
It's
Yeah.
an Apple format, I think. ProRes for
Yeah, right.
Premiere and that sort of thing.
What?
Yep.
I mean, you need to buy a license for that right now.
I don't know if you're gonna be, I don't know. I guess you need to buy a license for certain use cases.
I'm afraid that this goes to a direction where they actually copyrighted the colors, the certain
Oh, fucking
colors.
Pantone idiot! Yeah.
And then you need to pay for it.
Yeah, I need to pay to use the color black unless, yeah.
Yeah, like
Jesus.
there are certain colors that in the new versions of Adobe products will be disappearing if you don't pay to use them. So that part of your source file will be like empty black. I don't know. This is just so absurd. Like
It's just the worst. Oh, and HDK is also going, I go back in time. Yes, when is the next Slay rated? That is actually a good question, because that is part of the redesign of the whole thing, the pages, because that also means we need to take care of all the votes and put in some things in there to kind of rotate those monthly and that sort of thing. So, yeah, but the Slay rated things actually depended on a rotating schedule of people who did them. Started with Skits, I think it was, who did the first one. I think it was even his idea to do them. Could have been, maybe, I don't know. Any case, then we rotated through the broadcasters. So Anna Black did one or two, and Skits did a bunch, Boz did a bunch, I did a bunch. So yeah, need more people, essentially broadcasters, to do them. So it's not falling on one person, essentially, to always do that.
yeah, I guess it's easier to put it together when.
Yeah, and it gives a variety of on the show as well. So you don't get the same thing, you know. And I was thinking that maybe that's a thing for Remix News going forward as well. See what other kind of fun stuff you can get if you have other people doing them. Like Morty and Leia would still do the audio, but the visuals, because there's a bunch of information you could put on the screen and do fun stuff with and all of that. So it could be fun to see where that could go.
Yeah, that definitely sounds like it, because with the visuals, sometimes you really need a decent amount of time to finish them. And hi, O2, nice to see you around.
Ah, good evening, O2.
Yeah.
He heard Garden Party that you missed. Not that it was really planned to be a garden party. It was like, oh, people are coming. Okay, we'll put some shit out in the garden and broadcast them, kind of thing. But yeah, it's been a while. We talked about the Slay Radio gathering at some point, and O2 said, well, whenever you do one, call me and I'll be there. So yeah, we've been actually talking about that a little bit, having a restart of the gathering, and the garden party was kind of sort of a many people show in a sense, that actually was the thing that started the Slay Radio gatherings back in the day. So yeah, garden party 2, excellent idea. We'll have that next summer, and then after that, publicly open gathering maybe. If that is
Built-in
of
billiard
interest.
table.
Yeah, at that point we will have a billiard table. Yes. We will have that in like March or something, I guess.
Party! Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be something. So let's see. Yeah, those are definitely some plans for next year. And then let's see what else we can get over with, because I think still there are some.
Just need to put in one little thing. Those are some plans for next year. Doesn't mean they will be done by next year. Just mind you, I'm not setting an end date on any of this. It would be fun if, sort of thing.
But you don't like to make solid plans and promises. Yeah.
No, I like to make plans, but not make promises.
Yeah. Okay. Gotcha.
Especially when it comes to things that are supposed to be fun. When I do them, I want to feel I'm having fun, not that I'm doing them because I want them to just be done, because then it becomes work.
Yeah, absolutely. I understand.
Yes. Anyway,
Well.
so hope that answered the question.
Yeah. And some materials are still waiting to be cutted, and let's hope that at some point we can get them out.
Yeah, I realized I need to talk to Jarle, because then we can synchronize a little bit with regard to that.
That would be lovely as well.
Yeah, in the meanwhile, Fluke has been putting out some nice interviews from BitLive.
Oh yeah,
that is
definitely.
very, very nice.
So check them out as well.
Yeah,
Retro gaming music.
Yes, find Retro Gaming Music in one word on YouTube. And, well, just youtube.com/retro gaming music, I think, will work.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to test that.
Yeah, just test it out before
Retro
you say
Gaming Music. Well, I already said it, so I can't really rewind and... Yeah, it goes... No, well, what? Are you sure? That's not right. That's not right.
Looks like the chat relay died from Discord to Twitch.
Yeah, it does that every now and then.
Mm.
It needs a little bit of a kick in the butt.
Team Right is coming up too, Fluke said. So
Get Retro Gaming Music SE. There we go. That's the little part I forgot. SE at the end.
And also, if you search for it with Retro Gaming Music and Fluke 73, then you will find it. And retrogamingmusic.com. So that's also probably easier type. And we have Jungle Balls.
Jungle balls, Harry all the way. All the way down to the knees.
Down to the knee?
Yeah,
Those are some
very
big
hairy.
balls.
No, hairy. The hairs go down to the knees.
Okay, not the balls.
Oh.
Okay, gotcha.
Well, yeah, that would be weird.
Painful.
Yes, that too.
So, Jungle Balls wants to hear Haludza Ninja Spirit. And this would be officially called as Ninja Spirit High Score.
I think we played this last time because I recognized that weird phase error on the waveform.
Yes, we did.
It's a nice one.
It looks like it's, yeah.
It's a nice one though.
So, yeah, Night Drive mix by Haludza.
just to extend this let me remind you, paid promotion by retrogamingmusic.com, paid by Tony Fluke Viren. Go to retrogamingmusic.com to get to his YouTube channel. There we go. Sponsorship over. Now send me my sneakers.
He's going live tomorrow at 9, he said. He is doing things.
Yeah, and he's practicing on what was the main theme or whatever from Turrican 2, I think? Main something that he said earlier that he would practice on.
Yeah, that's definitely a worthy piece to practice on.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's so late and we still have some requests ahead. So, would you like a fika?
I always like a fika, especially if it's Italian fika.
Same goes with me. I would like a fika. So, Lee and O asked this question if we would like a fika. Very much so, and this song goes out to him.
Him.
want a fika? Yes, I'd like some fika. Coming for the fika? Yes, I want that fika. Would you like a fika? I wish to get a fika. Is this a good fika? Yes, it's a good fika, fika.
Dex asking who is the best fika here, which is Backer in German.
Ficka in Swedish means pocket
But that's fika, not fika.
with the CK.
Fika.
Ficka. Ficka.
I know.
Fika is
Fika.
something different, but ficka is pocket.
Yes.
Flicka is girl.
But just for the reference, how would a Swede explain fika for others? Because I know how I explain it to others, but
Kind of social moment with something small to eat or drink. It's mostly the social part that is the fika part.
yeah, but here's the thing. It's not the only thing that you call fika. You also call fika the bullar that you take.
Yes, that is
for-
that is the small eating part. It's not like big lunch or whatever, but it's the social part that you
What?
get from. Well, I have something to offer. Come and have a bit of bun and socialize with me.
So
That's the fika part.
essentially, the answer is coffee pause or
Yeah.
other snack
It's
pause.
like talk around the water
together.
cooler kind of thing.
Yes, but if you bring anything with you, like a small snack, that is also called fika, because it is for the fika break. So, yeah, coffee and cake.
Yes, but it's the social part that is of importance here.
Yeah, I understand.
Dax says he loves the S stickers on the microphones. Yes, those are the S's from the Slay Radio logo because they printed these white ones wrongly. They didn't have all the bits and pieces in there, so I just used the S's of those stickers.
Yep.
But works nicely. Tags them as ours, so all good.
It works.
Yeah.
The Alpa added that it's a real social phenomenon without any counterpart in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I say it's heavily leaning towards whatever else you have part of the fika, because you don't need to get the fika. You can go out and have a fika. You meet people for a fika, but it's all for the social interaction part of it, which is the important part.
Yeah. And Boswank, I know it means a veg in Italian. We know that already, but you needed to emphasize that, did you?
Of course he did.
So-
he's Boswank.
And by the way, Discord chat doesn't get posted on Twitch chat now. Yeah, we heard it before as well. Something went wrong there, I guess.
Oh yeah, it just goes one way. That's unfortunate.
Yep. But meanwhile, you will look into that?
No, we have 5 minutes left of the
Yeah,
show.
probably he's not.
I'll just poke GoHanks to go slaughter the bot and revive it, make it a zombie.
That sounds brutal, but
Yes.
let's do it.
Let's do it.
Okay. And Boss Wang asked, any Monkey Island Christmas stuff? If not, Cock and Pussy Hot Mamas and add Jingle Bells, lol. There
don't
is
have-
one.
We don't have any jingle bells in here.
No.
We're not Boz.
And besides, we have some Monkey Island stuff for you. And this would be one of the latest remixes of Amiga Remix made by someone who is currently listening to us.
Only Amiga.
And it's a live performance. So,
Then we know who it is.
yes, we do.
RetroGamingMusic.com.
And yes, it
Another
is
pair of sneakers. Send them. Good. Thanks. Great.
Fluke 73 and the Secret of Monkey Island theme live performance. The Secret of Monkey Island theme live performance
Very nice.
by Fluke,
Fluke.
aka Retro Gaming Music.
.com.
And I just asked
Sneakers.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if he is around right now because I asked the question regarding his request, but well,
Well, he did speak not long ago.
not that long ago, but he might
Oh, yeah.
be
2 minutes ago.
somewhere. Yeah, he might be somewhere, and we won't be around for that much longer because we have our last track lined up.
Yes, we
So
do.
maybe we will figure that out for the next show, I guess.
Yes. Before we get to the last track, though, I want to read a Christmas poem written by Alpa to us.
Oh my god.
So, here goes. Once a year, and often on casked wheels. Okay, let me restart this. Once a year, and often on casked wheels. Sometimes hard to find those proper Christmas feels. But despite of insidious thoughts, there is still somewhere really nice to go. Encore Ninjas, Jingles and Cheers. Thank you, Play Radio. Thank you, Alba, for that lovely poem.
Aww. He is in a very creative mood.
Very.
Yeah.
I guess that's what cognac does.
Yeah. Hope he will wake up with not knowing how that tune ended up on my disc, but that sounds not that bad. Kind of wake up.
Yeah. It's like, wow, I was productive yesterday.
Yeah, I think it happened on some Demoscene party that Coder was completely drunk, did not remember anything, but he resolved the problem, he debugged the code, and next day he woke up and he had no idea how he did that.
Yeah, I've written code when I'm really drunk, and was the most brilliant code ever. And then you try to read it the day after and go, yeah, it works, but I don't know how, but it works. And then you change one single thing in there and it just fucking crashes everything. So, yeah.
Oh well.
It's a thing.
It is a thing, I'm afraid.
Apparently I left off the ending of that poem says Boswank.
It does.
Ring in the jingly, whatever. Now he deleted the post. Oh, fuck. Now I can't read what he wrote there.
No.
I guess it had something to do with jingly and balls and whatnot.
Yeah, when Boswank is not around, then Dax will continue what Boswank started. That's the thing. I can see that now. Again.
Uh-huh.
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 Right. Anyway. Oh, there we go. Ring in the holidays with Plinky and Queers, or maybe Beers, and that would have been better. Plinky and Beers. I'm for that.
Okay.
But yeah, what else do we have before we leave, other than saying goodbyes and good bites? Well, or bits and bytes, whatever sort of thing. Do we have anything else we need to convey before closing down the shop for the year?
Yeah, that is a very good question, because it's, the time has passed and now we are really at the end section. And I guess what we would like to convey is we would like to thank you everyone for being with us during and throughout this whole year, which really wasn't without problems. So we had plenty of them to solve, but I look at it as a successful year, even if there were not the most of the shows out there as we usually do. But next year will be certainly better in that regard. We really hope so, because big life problems have been solved for now, and hopefully finished by then. And then, of course, this is what you can expect next year, what we talked about earlier. And once again, thank you for joining us and having these cheerful chats and all the requests.
And watching 8,410 hours of us in total, apparently.
Yeah, that's way too much.
Deserves a golf clap, I think.
Yep, definitely.
And once more, please do remember to go and vote for the Rotti Awards, the Remixer of the Year Awards, remix64.com/rotti.html, or just go to remix64.com.
Yeah, absolutely. And Fluke, next week there won't be a show because I will be in Hungary with friends and family. So that's not gonna happen. But this means...
Yeah, so I'm neither, so...
You just did not want to come with me. I offered. I really did.
I really did, I think, maybe.
I asked you, but then, of course, poor cats, you don't want to leave them alone. So, yeah, I know. But anyway, Fluke, the stage is yours. If you feel like doing anything on Thursday, feel free to do so, because definitely that day we will be off, but we will return the start of the next year, and let's hope that we will be way more regular next year than we were this year.
Indeedly doodly.
Yeah, thank you everyone for this year anyway, and thank you for being so patient and still not forgetting about us while the pauses happened, right? So yeah, anything else?
Not really. If you want to watch some Christmas movies and whatnot, you can do that together with Mr. Weeble, you know, Weeble and Bob fame type character. I'm gonna do a raid on his channel after we're done here, because he literally just started now, I think. Yeah, like 2 minutes ago, 3 minutes ago.
And he is famous of...
Weeble and Bob.
Yes, I know. But
And
Weeble
badger, mushroom,
Thank
mushroom.
That's what I wanted to say. If you don't know his name, then...
You know, certainly know that one. And yeah, he's also released. He's one of them one-hit wonders because he released Delta.
Yes.
So yeah, that's his claim to fame. He released one remix.
But that is very good, so it's worth to look him up as well, Weeble.
Very true.
And yeah, all in all, we will finish the show with a jingle hunt. That's the
Jingle
listener's
hunt,
name.
jingle hunt, jingle all the way.
And the last request of the year is Signify and Alloy Run, which is a really great song to close the year with. We really hope that you will have a very happy holidays. Well, not a holidays, but happy holidays and Merry Christmas and Happy Hanukkah, depending on what you celebrate, and happy everything that is important to you.
Just chill and relax and have a good time.
Definitely.
Whatever your holiday is, I wholeheartedly support that.
Yes, and very happy new year. Happier than the current one was. So we really wish you all of that, and we will see you in the first week of next year, I think. Yeah,
Somewhere
right.
around that time, yes.
And don't forget to join Boz Radio. If they have some upcoming shows, they might have a pause as well during the Christmas break, but you can check back because they certainly will have some live shows coming up, I think.
I do
After
think
Christmas.
there's a Christmassy thing. Kizu does one on tomorrow, and Z-Duder does one on the 24th.
Ooh.
And then we have Cactus on the 27th, and Boz is back on the 28th.
Now look at that. So Christmas shows there.
Yes.
And yeah, definitely see you around and see you next year. We
Have a
wish
nice-
the best.
Nice end of the year, and be happy.
Yes, and rest and eat as much as you can.
Well, yeah, maybe not the eat part, but other than that, sure.
No, that doesn't need to be requested. We eat as much as we can anyway during this time. So
Happy holidays, people. See you around.
thank you very much for this year. See you next year. Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Remix64.com Rotty Awards. Go vote!
Hello, this is Tron of the Subversive Elements. I'm calling on behalf of Slay Radio.
What do you need, kid?
Well, I sent you an email, but I didn't get a reply yet. We're trying to get a celebrity on one of the shows. And
You need something moved?
No, we just want a celebrity in one of the shows to, entertain the audience. And since the majority of the listeners are absolute Star Wars geeks...
Hey, don't group me in with them. I'm not with those guys.
No, it's just that, the radio station is all about remixes of games of the good old Commodore 64.
Right.
And, they're all nerds and...
Can't argue with that.
Yes, well, they probably all have seen the Star Wars movies about a zillion times. So I thought it would only be logical to try and get one of the cast to co-host one of the shows. Take a look at the email and the pictures of the studio I've sent you.
That looks pretty good. What do you think? Yeah, I bet it's cramped. I doubt they had Wookiees in mind, pal.
It's located on planet Earth in the Sol system.
Great, the middle of nowhere. I hope there's a cantina over there.
Well, I'm sure there is one. But we were hoping that you could answer some questions from your fans.
We can do that.
And comment on some remixes.
Can do.
And, anything else you're good at?
I'm pretty handy with a blaster.
Oh, that won't be necessary. And of course, there will be a webcam in the studio, so the listeners can actually see you. So basically, all you have to do is just sit there, speak into the mic, and be beautiful.
If you want to pay me for sitting here, it's your credits. When do we get paid?
We could offer you a second-hand Commodore 64 when you arrive.
I always wanted one of those.
And hey, I'll even throw in a free TCP packet.
Wait a minute. I wasn't born yesterday. What's the catch?
Well, we were kind of hoping that you would do this for free as a sort of mutual promotional thingy.
Why can't I get paid for jobs like this?
Because it's a non-profit radio station, totally dependent on donations.
What a wonderful idea!
It's hard enough to keep it running as it is. And they even got some competition recently from Parallax, who has...
Sorry, but I've got my own problems to worry about. If you have a job for me, one that pays, feel free to look me up. Until then, watch it! Looks like I got company.
Listen, I can tell that you're busy.
Let's take them out, Chewie. We can outmaneuver them.
If you could just drop by when you're in the neighborhood, then we can record a show in advance and...
No more discussions.
We're sorry. Your long-distance company has been temporarily disconnected.
Damn.
Please hang up and try your call again later.